Live and local. AM Savannah with Bill Edwards. News Radio 1290 WTKS and 97.7 FM.
947-1290 to talk to us. Bill and Laura here, heading down the home stretch. Glenn back on deck, America's anchorman, Rush Limbaugh. And then, of course, we have Sean Hannity at 3. Well, the new Obamacare taxes are about to hit. Wait till you get your next paycheck. We get paid tomorrow. And just can't wait to see what's taken out for health care and the new taxes that we're going to be hit with from Barry and the gang. Have you ever noticed the government never gets enough? Never gets enough. No matter how much you send them, they always tell you that you need to send them more, or otherwise we're going to have to close the library. We're going to have to lay off police. We're going to have to lay off firemen. We're going to have to do this, that, or the other. People are going to starve to death in the street. And it's going to be George Bush's fault. They never have enough, no matter how much we send. Pretty soon, one of these days, your paycheck, the late, great Red Skelton, one of the most fabulous comedians of all time. I remember him making a joke back in the 60s when I was a kid, saying that he got his check one day and it said no dollars and no cents. He didn't think it was a mistake. He thought taxes had caught up with his salary. And that was 50 years ago. And here we are now with Obamacare taxes hitting the middle class. Once again, the middle class getting soaked as this administration and others have tried to liquidate it. Joe Mastriano, a CPA and IRS problem specialist, boy, that keeps you busy, is on the line here with us this morning. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
All righty. Well, Joe, as we were just mentioning on the air, it's amazing to me the government never has enough. No matter how much we send, we're told that we're greedy if we just don't want to send them another $500. You send them another $500, so what? Make it 1,000. It never ends, and now we have this mess.
Right, I totally agree. It's not ending because they're auditing everybody they can find, and even if you give them your receipts and canceled checks and invoices, they're still attempting to disavow your deductions, so they can suck more money out of you.
So Obamacare taxes, what are we going to be hit with now? I'm getting a paycheck tomorrow, and what am I going to see, or what am I not going to see?
I don't think it matters who we vote for. We're still going to get socked all these taxes. Okay,
yeah.
So the big change is everybody has to have insurance. And so the premiums for the insurers have gone up, and they're passing them to the people. And if you're not paying it, your company's paying it. And 1% of your taxable income, which is a few $100 for most people, and that's the fine if you don't have it. And so, okay, so now you pay the extra premiums, or you get an increase in your deductibles, so you can keep the same premiums. And now your expenses go up. Medical devices, pacemakers, artificial limbs. The court's out on exactly what's going to be covered on that, but that's 2.3%. And so in addition to the additional costs, you now get to take a smaller deduction. If you itemize your deductions and subtract your, medical expenses, normally they take away 7.5% of your adjusted gross for that deduction. Now they're going to take away 10% of your adjusted gross from your medical. So some people won't even qualify to deduct their medical now. So it gets worse that way. And if you just happen to be so unfortunate that married couples earning $250,000, your Medicare tax is going to go up more than 50%. And then if you have rental income, your unearned income, not from your regular job, dividends, capital gains, an extra 3.8% tax on top of that.
Talking to Joe Mastriano. Joe, I didn't hear anywhere in there you're saying about talk to me about the $2,500 a year I was saving.
No, you didn't.
That's what I thought, yeah. Okay.
Go to my website,
all right.
taxproblem.org.
Okay.
And you will save more than that because of what I just said. People are still in the dark. They think that you need to go to someone like me or somebody that's a licensed professional CPA firm or law firm that understands taxes, so when we do your tax return, we can document what, on the return, that you understand the code and the law and you have the receipts and everything, and you won't be audited. If people go to my website, I have a 4-part program that if people follow it to this day, they have not been audited. And that's what's getting everybody. We have contractors as clients.
All right. Joe Mastriano, thank you much, pal.
You bet.
All right, take care. Taxproblem.org. Joe Mastriano.